and welcome back to A Chick with a Plan, where we talk about planning, productivity, and entrepreneurship. I'm Mary, and today we're diving into a topic that could help turn your business vision into reality. That's building relationship with bankers to fund your dream. Now, last week we talked about building a business plan for success, and I shared how I structured my business plan for the Thomas Manor, not just for construction, but to attract funding as well. We covered the 7 key elements every entrepreneur should include and how to tailor your plan to impress investors and lenders. Now, if you missed it, I'll drop the link in the description box below, so definitely check it out after this video. Now, why are relationships with banks so important? Here's the deal. Banks don't fund ideas, they fund people. They want to see that you're not only running a viable business, but that you're someone they can trust with their capital. It's like networking. You wouldn't ask someone for a favor the first time you meet them, right? Same goes for banks. By building rapport early, you're showing them that you're serious, reliable, and in it for the long haul. Okay, so this is how I am approaching this for the Thomas Manor. I'm going to share my experience. I met not only with my own bankers, but I also met with representatives from other financial institutions so I can explore all my available options. So my first meetings with these new banks and investors were eye-opening. They weren't just asking about my business, they wanted to know about me, my goals, and my financial habits. So here's what I learned they care about most. Number 1, your business plan. Can you clearly explain your vision and how you'll make it profitable? Number 2, your financial health. Both personal and business credit scores matter. And number 3, industry knowledge. Do you really understand your market and risk? I showed up prepared with financial statements, projections, and even my personal story behind the Thomas Manor. And you know what? It made all the difference. Now let's get into the practical steps you can take to position yourself to secure funding successfully. Whether you're applying for a business loan, a line of credit, or even pitching to investors, following these 4 steps will help you stand out and secure the capital you need. Step number 1, build relationships early. The biggest mistake entrepreneurs make is waiting until they need the money to start talking to banks. Here's what you need to do instead. Number 1, schedule introductory meetings. Reach out to your local bank or credit union. Let them know you're a business owner and you want to learn more about their small business services. Number 2, build rapport. Don't make it just all about the loans. Share your business vision, milestones, and ask for advice. Number 3, stay connected. Keep your banker in the loop, whether it's a new contract, revenue growth, or updated financials. This shows you're proactive and trustworthy. Okay, step number 2, organize your financials. You need your financial house in order. Banks want to see that you're running a responsible operation. Here's what to focus on. Number 1, your personal and business credit. Your personal credit score matters, especially if you're new to business. Aim for a high score of 680 or higher. Number 2, financial statements. Keep your profit and loss statement, balance sheet, and cash flow statement updated. And number 3, your tax returns. Most banks will ask for at least 2 years of your personal and business tax returns if applicable. Number 4, debt to income ratio. Make sure your existing debt load is manageable, as this will affect your loan eligibility. Step 3 is solidifying your business plan. Remember, last week we discussed building a business plan for success. This is where it really pays off. Banks want to see, number 1, a clear business model. What's your product or service? How do you generate revenue? And number 2, financial projections. Show realistic income, expenses, and profit projections for the next 12 to 24 months. And number 3, risk mitigation. Be ready to explain how you'll handle challenges, whether it's the market shifts, supply chains issues, or customer retention. And number 4, your use of funds. Clearly outline how you'll use the loan, whether it's for equipment, hiring, or working capital. I've created a free business plan checklist for you. Just click in the description box below to download it. Okay, step number 4. While traditional bank loans are great options, it's also important to explore other funding sources. As the landscape around federal program evolves, still consider SBA loans offered by the Small Business Administration. They provide lower interest rates and flexible terms designed to support small businesses. Also look at grants. Look into federal, state, and private grants for small businesses. Lines of credit. These are great for managing cash flows without taking on long-term debt. Private investors. If you have a compelling business story, some that investors will be willing to fund that growth. All right, that's it for this week. Remember, building relationships with bankers isn't just about money. It's about partnerships that support your long-term success. If you need help in developing a funding strategy for your business, head on over to the Thomas Manor website to book a one-on-one strategy session for your personalized guidance. If you found this video helpful, please tap on that like button and also subscribe for more weekly content. And let me know in the comments below, what's been your experience with business funding? All right, make sure to tune in next week. We're going to be talking about why I launched the virtual side of the business before the physical space of the Thomas Manor is even built, and the benefits of launching your business in phases. Now let's get to planning.
Baby.